Yo, what is going man? Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Twan, and I'm back with another video. I know I said this in the last video, but I am actually back in full effect, ready to drop so many videos for you guys. I got a lot of cool ideas. I had to join my family. We were on holiday, woo woo woo. You know how it is. But I'm back now in my studio, making beats, making melodies, and ready to get all these videos out for you guys. So yeah, in this video today, I wanted to break down this kind of like experimental type of sample that I did a couple of days ago. I found this to be very experimental. I didn't really have like a clear-cut direction where I wanted to go. So yeah, let's just get straight to it. But before we start this video, make sure to run up my social medias. My Instagram link will be in the description. Yeah, if you have any questions, whatever, just DM me there. And yeah, let's start with the video. I started this sample 84 BPM. So yeah, I was gonna do the sample in half time, which is not really something that I do. But yeah, whatever. So I opened Omnisphere, and to get the MIDI out, I wanted to use this piano. So yeah, I started with this piano. As you can see, I have a ton of effects that I use, but this is what the piano sounds like. So yeah, I played these on my MIDI keyboard, and then I fixed it and changed up some of the velocities and stuff. But pretty much it's just the same two chords, and then I just added this like top melody on top. But then yeah, I added a bunch of effects, so I'm gonna go through the effects. So I'm gonna just play with and without the effects. So I first started, I added this Fab Filter EQ just to cut the lows out and cut some of the highs. Then I added this Reverb Spring from Arturia, and I used the preset, but that I changed up. It just adds, you know, of course it adds a bit of reverb. Then I added this reverb plate from Arturia again, just to give it a bit more of a reverb sound. Yeah, I used the 80s plate preset, and then I added this EQ to cut some more lows out, and then this Waves Puig Child compressor, and then a reverb intensity from Arturia as well. I know you might be thinking like, whoa, like 3 reverbs, you're going crazy. But it's just to add more like ambience, like just listen to it now. Just kind of sounds a little more vintage. And then of course I added the Goodhurst wow control with the wobbly 7.5 IPS. I turned down the noise, I turned down the detune, and turned up the coloring. Just to really, this was just to add it more of a detuned vintage type of feel, and just saturate it a bit, and then finally an EQ to cut the lows out, and this is what it finally sounds like. Yeah, it sounds hard. Next, I went to Analog Lab, and I picked this Alert preset. I think it's from the Louis Flynn Astral. So this is what it sounds without the effects. So yeah, it sounds hard. As you can see, it's the same MIDI as the piano. Just in this one, I have a EQ cutting the lows out, a guitar rig with no preset. Just, yeah, there's nothing. I just like the sound it gave, I guess. A Goodhurst wow control with the good cassette. Again, just to kind of add some more coloring and more detuned. A sketch cassette. Again, pretty much like doing the same thing a little bit. I just like the sound the sketch cassette gives when it has this like worn preset. And then a EQ again to cut the lows out, and then EQ to cut these frequencies out a little bit. And then I actually have like an automation for a B section in the sample with a halftime version of it. So this is what it sounds without the halftime, but the effects. And now with the halftime, Yeah, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Then I went into Omnisphere again, and I pulled up this Harmolog Revival Keyscape preset. And again, I copied the same MIDI and then messed around with the effects. So without the effects, it sounds like this. I think it's on this one. I think I also did a halftime automation for the B section on this one. But then I added this Pro Q, this EQ to cut the lows out, a dual harmonizer with the wide Vox preset. Then I have a guitar rig, I think again with the stock preset, with no preset, I just like the sound it gave. Goodhurst wow control with a bit more detuned, a lot of coloring, turn down the noise a little bit. Another reverb intensity. This lo-fi room preset is goated, like you guys should definitely try it out. Didn't even touch the dry and wet knob. And then another Puig Child compressor, I like it, and then the halftime. So with the effects, it sounds like this. And then with the halftime, tough. Then I went into Analog Lab and I picked this Edamame preset. It's really cool. I turned off the chords and I just had that little top melody that I had playing. And I added a couple of effects, something light. But this is what it sounds like with no effects. It's like a lead mixed with a bird and a flute or some shit. I don't know, it's crazy. Then I added like this Goodhurst wow control with the full Widener preset and this outer space, apparently with the stock preset. Yeah, so I didn't touch it. I didn't want to do too much. I thought the sound was pretty hard, so this is what it sounds like. So yeah, kind of hard. Then what I did is I just added this these percussion loops. So this one sounds like this. So that was without the effects. Then I added a fab filter just to cut the highs out and this reverb intensity. And yeah, I added also this one, which is very, very subtle because I time stretched it and I turned the pitch down by quite a lot and the volume down a little bit. I mean, I turned the pitch down by 1 octave. Just adds a tiny bit of texture, and then with the main one. So yeah, hella textury. And then finally, I rendered it all out. I mean, I arranged it, as you can see, the thing I was talking to you about, halftime and the fab filter. The fab filter automation was just to cut the lows out whenever the halftime is playing, because obviously when the halftime is playing, you're gonna have more lows. So I did that first one time there and then once there. And then, yeah, pretty much rendered it all out in its own sample and then routed it to mixer track 10, which sounds like this. I actually turned it down, I turned it down 200 cents. And then I added these final effects. I added a Puig Child compressor just to turn up the gain a little bit. And then I added this shaper box. All right, shaper box is doing a madness right now, but I had this like automation where it was like panning from like left to right, but very, very subtly. I had the mix down to like 20% or something, so it's very light, just to add a bit more movement in the ears. And then I have this J37, turned up the saturation, a bit of the noise, the flutter and the wow. And then another EQ cutting the lows, and this is what the final sample sounds like. much this section right here is just the same, but just without this the Omnisphere ARP, and then this is like the outro. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I was thinking of a new way to kind of like interact with some of you guys that are watching my videos. From now on, I'll be starting, like, if you want your beat to be featured in the background of the music video, just comment down below, and my email is in the description, and just send your beats to that email, and I'll be picking like some just to put in the background of the videos while I talk and stuff. It's just a cool way to kind of like interact with some of you guys that are watching my videos. So yeah, pretty much that's it from me today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.